Welcome, Cancer, to your September 2025 reading, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, Cancer, if you would like a mini reading from me, all you need to do is click the little thanks button below the video, nominate your chosen amount that you would like to donate. In the comments section below, put your question or what you'd like me to focus on. When I do your reading, I will film your video just like I'm doing now, and I will leave a link to your video in response to your comment. Now, some people have been leaving a donation and not putting what they'd like me to focus on, and I can see an automated message that comes through to tell me that a donation's been left, but I don't know if I film your video and leave a link in that automated message whether you'll be able to get it or not. So please go back and leave a comment, and then that way I can film your video and give you your video there. Now, let's get into your reading. You start out the energy of September with a very powerful card, the Emperor. Now, I would normally read this card as an Aries. So this tells me that you are really displaying a lot of leadership qualities in September, and you are also really passionate about getting some plans put into action, and I feel like you are going to be doing that. The Emperor is a great card of planning, of strategizing, and if you do have some ideas that you'd like to put into action, this card actually says write a list, take notes about what you need, what's required, and then once you have that structure in place, you're going to be able to see where it is, what actions you need to take to achieve your goals. And boy, you've got the inner strength to do it as well, Cancer. You have the Strength card there. Now, this represents the star sign of Leo. So you may have a significant Aries in your life. You may have a significant Leo in your life here. But this talks about really getting what it is that you want and having that strength to do it. And this isn't in a negative way. This isn't forcing your will onto anyone. This is you just being determined and passionate and really going forward, driving forward and getting what it is you want. And I know you're going to get what you want here, Cancer, because not only do you have the Three of Wands, which tells me that your ships are absolutely coming in, you have got the Sun card there, and this is that card of joy, of more than joy. This is of ecstasy. This is of success. This is clarity. This is this is the best card in the deck. It's wishes coming true. It's just complete happiness, contentment, and getting all that you want, you know. But that Three of Wands also says your ships are coming in, Cancer, so you don't need to stop and stand there on the cliff and watch them. They're going to arrive in the dock very shortly. So this card kind of says keep going, don't give up, move on to your next big project now, because you know you are absolutely going to have the results that you desire. And in a way it's bringing you to the Two of Wands, which is that fork in the road. It's almost like you get what you want here in September, or you can certainly see the end in sight, and now you're in a position here where you need to choose which direction you want to go in. But the beauty of that Two of Wands, you know, you can see the little globe here. This talks about you having the world in your hands here, Cancer, and you can really, no matter what choice, which road you choose to go down next, it's going to be the right one for you. There's no wrong choosing here. There's going to be abundance here for you. Look at that. That's the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of generational wealth. This is a card of inheritance as well. Some of you might be getting some money coming in for you, but this is just such a wonderful card of abundance, of living, having that wonderful home, enough wealth to enjoy your life, but not only for yourself, for your children and your children's children here. This is generational wealth that's getting built up here. Now you've got the Five of Wands here, and the Five of Wands, some people read as a card of conflict, but this isn't necessarily conflict in a negative sense. This is almost like competition. You're training, you're getting better here at what you're doing. You're being sort of pushed by other people to excel here. It could be an Aries, it could be a Leo here, but you are really... There's adrenaline here. There's excitement and passion here. This is actually quite a positive card. And it's almost a card of you surpassing your limits. So whatever ships are coming in here for you that you're expecting, they are going to be more than what you had expected. That cargo is going to be amazing. I love that. And not only that, you have that Wheel of Fortune. What an awesome card. This is luck. This is you being at the right place at the right time. This can even be a windfall here for some of you in some way. But this is a beautiful card of things finally, that karmic wheel finally turning in your favor. So it's really positive energy here so far. But let's get some clarifying cards out for you. Now I have just had, that's just me dropping half the deck. I have just had the worst time in trying to do your reading. This is the 4th time I've done it. So I hope there aren't any hiccups, or if there are hiccups for you at this time, forget about it, because you are absolutely going to achieve what you want. Not only do you have the Sun card, which is like the best card in the deck, you have got the 10 of Cups, which is like the second best card in the deck. And not only that, the 10 of Pentacles. Did I say the 10 of Cups? The 10 of Pentacles, 2 10s here. These are significant endings, things that you have really been striving for a happy, emotional, well-balanced home and family life. Whatever your wish is, this is that wish come true card. This is you living happily ever after. And in a sense, that 10 of Pentacles kind of is that card as well, on a financial, more earthly level. This is more emotionally, you are really achieving the epitome of happiness and being well balanced. And that 10 of Pentacles, physically in your career, things are really coming to almost like a conclusion in one aspect. And then, after every 10, there is always those new beginnings. But boy, oh boy, that 10 of Cups is just a beautiful energy. And you've got the King of Pentacles there again, another card of abundance. I mean, look, I would read this King as a Taurus, but this can be any earth sign, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And this is someone that is a great business person. They are a great leader. They are very kind and compassionate and generous, but very wealthy and great at being able to build wealth as well. So if this doesn't describe someone in your life at this time, this is the qualities that you are going to be harnessing and displaying in September. You are going to be that great businessman and creating some really big wealth for yourself and your family and your friends here in that 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of fast-moving energy. Oh, wow, I love the Empress. There's some really beautiful there could be some arrows of love here for some of you. Some of you may be deciding to have a baby as well in September, or a new baby comes into your life somewhere or another, one of your friends or families. And this can even be a fur baby as well for some of you, but this can even talk about like a virtual, like your metaphorical baby. Like if you start a project, or you start a new career, or you start a new business, or a new, did I say a new project? That can be your baby as well, that you're putting a lot of energy and effort into. But this is such a great card of success as well. So many cards of success here for you. But this is a card of you looking great, feeling great. It's a card of productivity. It's a card of fertility, another card of abundance. But I feel like that Eight of Wands, this is a speedy energy. Things are changing and shifting fast for you here. This is a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of text messages. I think you're working towards a goal here, Cancer, and you are really going to try and achieve what it is that you have wanted and been planning for a long time. Wow, 2 twos. Definitely. And I mean, not only that, you've got the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups. There is a decision here that you are required to make. I feel like for some of you as well, you are in a bit of a stalemate situation when it comes to this choice. And you might be feeling a little bit stuck as to which way you are to go, which particularly if you are at this crossroad now in your life with these tens, when we come to particular endings in our life, we are then faced with a direction that we need to choose to go in. And so if you are feeling a bit stuck, the fact that you've got the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups, it's really telling me that there needs to be a balanced approach when making this decision. It's not all about your heart and what you want to do and what you desire to do. It's also about thinking about the ramifications, thinking logically about your situation as well. So this needs to be a balance between head and heart when making this decision. But, I definitely feel like wow, there could be some wonderful new love here with that Two of Cups for some of you as well. Just because you've got the Eight of Wands, which is that arrows of the heart, the Two of Cups can talk about, meeting that soulmate. And if you're already in a relationship, this can even be, the perfect business partner, or a great person that you meet that you just connect with and become the best of friends with. And the fact that you've got that Wheel of Fortune, which is that card of being in the right place at the right time. There could be a wonderful person coming into your life in September that really brings you a lot of joy on multiple levels. Yeah, that Nine of Swords, Cancer, that rears its ugly head a lot for you, doesn't it? And I feel like for a lot of you, this is that message of that never-ending nightmare. Sometimes we kind of feel stuck in our own thoughts. And if you have been really struggling with depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares, worries, that kind of stuff, I feel like the Nine of Swords often says that just by changing a situation, it can help to relieve some of this never-ending nightmare. It shifts the status quo, because the story of this card is, if you look at the figure, they are in a beautiful, comfortable, warm, luxurious bed. Really, they look like they're wealthy. They're in affluent surroundings, but there's those bars on the window, and so they're feeling quite trapped. But if they got out of the bed and walked away and woke themselves up, then they wouldn't be having a nightmare anymore, because they'd be awake. And often this card talks about things not actually being bad enough yet for you to get out of the bed. The situation isn't bad enough for you to actually end it, but we do have the power in this situation. We aren't powerless. And I feel with a lot of endings here, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, I feel like this situation will be coming to an end. I mean, look, you've got this person here. This is an earth sign, so this can be a Taurus. I mean, you've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles, so divine counterparts here. Most definitely could be a wonderful relationship, even though you're a water sign. The fact that you've got the King and the Queen of the same suit is a really nice sign for a beautiful relationship. But the Queen of Pentacles I would normally read as a Virgo. But like I said, any earth sign, it is general. But this card is you having earned your, having worked hard and built your abundance. And now you're in a place where you can splurge a little bit and, you know, build a beautiful home, surround yourself with luxury and wonderful things, and enjoy your life, and know that this has been your hard work and effort that has achieved this sun, you know, this beautiful place that you are in September. I feel like, yeah, you are a hard worker, but also it is time to enjoy some of that wealth that you have earned, because it's going to make you happy. Look at that. You've got the King of Wands and you've got a Virgo as well in the Hermit card. Very interesting, but that King of Wands is very much like the Emperor. I mean, the two kings, these are the power brokers of the tarot. These are the leaders. They are, and the King of Wands is the most powerful king of all. This is, again, if you've got plans, if you've got anything that you want to implement, start afresh, this is a great time to do it. And you've got that fiery, passionate energy of the king that is really saying, you know, you can plan out what you want to do, have a strategy, and then put it into action, and it can't not be successful, you know. That king is just so powerful. And, you know, if this represents someone in your life, this is someone that is a real entrepreneur as well, a natural born leader. And again, if you've got any ideas and this is describing your energy in September, you are going to be ultra successful here, Cancer. You are really a creative visionary at this time. And like, I feel like that Virgo card is that card of kind of going within and trying to seek enlightenment, find what makes you happy, look at your life and your career and see where it is you can heal and get better, and just really find that peace that you've been searching for. This is a card of meditation and going within and doing a lot of soul searching as well. But in those cards there were some cards that fell out. The final few cards, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles again, and the 7 of Cups. So absolutely a difficult decision for some of you, and not difficult in the sense that it's hard to choose, but, well, it's hard to choose in a sense because you're at this wonderful place at the moment where you are absolutely spoiled for choice here, Cancer. And what can happen is when you have so many choices in front of you, but you can only choose one, it can kind of make you stuck and not moving forward. But I feel like, look, you're leaving any difficulties behind you here in that 8 of Cups. There's the 7 and the 8. I always say progressive numbers in the same suit means there is movement forward. And for some of you, you may even be leaving a job or a source of income, because that 8 of Cups does talk about walking away from a situation that just doesn't serve you emotionally anymore. And you could be walking into a new role, a new leadership role here, which is quite lucrative for you. And you might even, some of you might even just take that leap of faith and go for it. You know, the Eight of Cups says this figure is leaving in the dark of night. You can see the full moon there, and they can't actually see the end of the road. They can't see where they're going, but they know that they can't stay where they are any longer, and so they're just going for it, and they know that they're using their intuition, and they know that they're going to head in the right direction and end up where they're supposed to be. You know, Cancer is ruled by the moon, and this is the only card, I think, other than the moon, that shows a full moon. And it kind of does say that there are elements that are unknown, that are hidden, but your intuition is guiding you here, Cancer. I really love that for you. Now let's get a final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. And your card is someone. A work colleague or friend, acquaintance. A work colleague, friend or acquaintance is at the forefront. Yeah, I feel like this Virgo, or this earth sign, is playing a key role in your life. I mean, like I said, you've got a Leo here, you've got an Aries, you had that could be any fire sign. I mean, you've got Leo and Aries anyway, so it could be Sag, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They're all here. It'll resonate. You'll know who this person is, but there is definitely someone here that I feel is going to help you implement the things that you are wanting to in your life. And if you've got plans, there's someone here to really assist you. You can't go wrong with the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles twice, the Ten of Cups. What an amazing month. You'll have to leave some comments and let me know. Now, we'll leave it there, Cancer. I do apologize for the lateness of this. I'm just having no end of technical issues with my phone, but hopefully you will get this either on the 1st or the 2nd of February. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? September. And I hope you take me up on my offer of that mini reading. Like I said, click the thanks button, nominate the amount you would like to leave, and then put your comment in the comment section. You can also help me out. I have an online store, so if you're into crystals, crystal jewelry, antiques, check that out. There could be a little treasure there for you. And if you don't want to do either of those things, just a thumbs up, subscribe, and even leave a comment would be amazing. So have a wonderful month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.